Pisces, it's Kat here to do your June read. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm going to start with Bianco De Niro and do a Celtic cross read for you guys. Then I'll finish up with some shadow aspects from Hush, Murder of Crows, and the Dark Mirror, as well as some transformational opportunities with the Good Tarot and Wisdom of the Oracle. All right, let's see what we have for Pisces. Month of June, Magician at the bottom of the deck. Just so you know, I don't take any cards from the deck. I actually allow them to jump out. It takes a little longer. You can fast forward if you so desire. I'm going to go through all the cards again once we get there. Additionally, because this is a reading for the collective, it may not resonate with every Piscean. So if it doesn't, take what does, leave the rest behind, and check out your sun, moon, or rising sign. You may find more there that resonates with you this month. Here we go. A lot of cards flipping in this deck for you guys. It's funny. Here, can I get, okay. Oh, okay. Justice. And again, I'm going to go through all the cards with you guys once I get them laid out, okay? Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords. All right. Having seen the Magician, my guess is you're trying to manifest something here. And from your attitude here at the bottom of the deck, it's a twin flame relationship, soul contract, committed, marriage, whatever. Any of those. Whatever your idea of a committed relationship is. Okay? The base of the spread, Querent card, Three of Wands in reverse. So, ordinarily this is waiting for your ships to come in. And it looks like you're trying to manifest your ships here because you've got the sun on the top of this. You may be dealing with a Leo. And you see the masculine, feminine energies here in balance and basking in the rays of the sun, right? At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Hermit. So this is going inside, spiritual connection with the divine, finding your inner source of light, working with your higher self, aligning with spirit. In the recent past, Knight of Pentacles here. So slow moving energy that's coming in, offering a foundation and stability. Page of Swords in the conscious mind. So this is being of a mindset to cut anything out that isn't for your highest good. You're not listening to stories. You're waiting for action, not for words. This is a card of communication. You may be giving someone that message or a message, but you're definitely thinking about some conversation that needs to be had or not tolerating anything that isn't for your highest good. In the immediate future, Page of Wands. So this is an initial offer of passion. Definitely chemistry here with somebody. Yes? No longer waiting for the ships to come in. The sun is the card crossing that. An offer came in that's a slow-moving offer. You're still keeping your highest good in, at top of mind. And you're trying to align with what you want spiritually, but there is compatibility or at least chemistry here in this relationship, yeah? At the base of the spread again, in your attitude, you've got the Four of Wands, 11-11, twin flames, soul contract, a committed relationship, something of that nature. Excuse me, my allergies are really bad today, so either that or it's just, what's going on energetically. Not sure. Justice is in your environment. So this will be a fair and balanced relationship. There will be equal give and take. There will be communication here so that everyone stays on an even playing field, right? No more of this kind of not saying it but thinking it. Okay? And then, in your hopes and fears, is Empress Reverse. So, this is an interesting card to have in your hopes and fears because it almost says, I hope that I'm able to receive. I hope that I'm able to give birth to either creative ideas or literally give birth. Or maybe not wanting children. I'm not really sure what this is about, but I think it's one of those three issues and hoping it doesn't create an obstacle. Knight of Wands. So This is the final outcome. Someone comes rushing in with the same amount of passion, okay? Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, definite chemistry here. Definite chemistry here. Definite interest here in a relationship of that nature anyway, as a minimum. And then Knight of Pentacles, this is more foundational. So you've got two Knights. I don't see any cups here yet on the board, but we'll see what happens as we go forward, okay? I'll get some clarification. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Seven of Swords. So there is some concern about, in your environment, about omitting things, not seeing the full picture, about some possible deception or sneakiness. This is a sneaky energy that's lurking about. And that Page of Cups is in reverse. So, I don't think there's love there yet. Let's get some clarification here. I'm going to go to Murder Crows, and then I'll go to Hush. Hierophant in reverse almost tells me that this is an individual that you're dealing with that may not be interested in marriage yet, but there is a Chariot. There's the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one moving in. And there is a balance here in order to get that to move. And then we've got Queen of Pentacles. So, that in a love reading is basically like, I don't know that I want necessarily the traditional picket fence, particularly with the Hierophant in reverse. This is tradition, culture, norms, right? And this is Queen of Pentacles. And she kind of is like, I want, this committed, soulful, twin flame relationship. But then this other energy here is, I don't know about marriage. Let's just move forward, kind of see how it goes, right? I know that I want that right now. Interesting. Especially with that Empress in reverse. It's almost like that, the traditional aspects of that are not what you're looking for, or not what they're looking for. The roles can be reversed. You've got the Four of Pentacles here. So this is kind of hoarding your resources, keeping everything tight within, keeping what's yours. What's theirs. For right now. The Hangman. So this is a spiritual kind of contemplation here over what you want. You notice in this picture, this person doesn't have a mouth. They're not speaking. Maybe there are some things you've settled on, or intuitively or spiritually that you do or do not want, but it hasn't been discussed. Or they haven't discussed it. Roles may be reversed. Seven of Cups. This is not knowing what you want. Okay, all right. So that helps to clarify. Thank you, Spirit. So essentially you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Definite foundation, but not, these aren't cups. There's not a lot of cups. Cups are emotion, right? A refusal for the traditional aspects here. You want fair and balance, but Empress is in reverse. So not necessarily that white picket fence and kids. There's some lack of clarity on what is actually wanted here. What's most important here as well. That may be you, maybe them. Is it the object of your desire? Is it chemistry? Is it the house and home? Is it faith? What is it that's most important to you? Because I don't think you're saying right now. I think you're keeping it very close to the vest, where they are. All right. Let's get the dark mirror and see what's being hidden here, because there's definitely things being hidden and not said. Calling the storm. Haven't come across that one yet. Hold on one sec. Power comes not from the inside, but from connection and integration to a greater whole. Pull and release, push to the limit. The eye is the only peaceful place that can be. The eye of the storm, right? There is time to find and release our power. Like a spring that has been compressed to a point, it has lost the memory of motion and movement. Yet there is power still inside it. Finding it, called empowerment, it starts from the belief in our own power, in our ability to cope, to fight, to endure, to overcome a challenge. However, too often we are encouraged to see empowerment as something that happens only within, in our psychological state. We are not necessarily islands. We can borrow the power of the world around us. The context, the environment, and the expectations matter. We do not control the storm, we just call it. To call the storm, we need not to fear it. And this is what will make us strong. After the storm, there is always the sun, which is here, right? So if the sky has been gray for too long a time, it's time not to fear the storm, but to embrace it. It will grow up and devour us, devour our chains and our jailers. And it will hurt us as well, but it will be healthier than just staring at the chilly rain. We can restart only after we let ourselves end. So essentially it's saying, if you're not speaking to, my Siamese has decided to speak up in this reading, I apologize. If you're not clear about what it is that you want, or you're unclear, if you're not speaking about your needs, if you're holding those things very tight to the vest here, if there is a hope for a particular kind of relationship that is outside of the norm, and as this relationship moves forward, there's some hope and fear around not meeting those expectations, those norm expectations, or not having it fit with what you would hope or want in the relationship, then you need to, because you're already in the eye of the storm, right? You need to just embrace it and have those conversations, okay? You can be clear about what it is that you don't know and what it is that you aren't sure of and what it is that you're wrestling with. There needs to be a balance here. All right. Let's go to the Good Tarot. And we'll get some wisdom of the Oracle, see if that helps the conversation. Again, now I've got throat clearing going on. Oh my goodness, I apologize. It's like I came to sit back at the table here and do this reading, and all of a sudden, like, my allergies are just out of control. Okay. All right. Spirit, can I get what needs to be transformed or changed for Virgo in the month of June? Transformational opportunities, Spirit, transformational opportunities. Five of Cups. Five of Cups refers to being focused on the past and thinking about how hurt you were or how you hurt other people. Excuse me. And not letting that darken the water that you're in, the love that you're in, the situation that you're in. The past is not the present, and the past is not the future. It's gone. Okay? So you'll never know what the reaction of this person in this relationship with you is going to be to what it is that you have to say, what it is that you want, what it is that you need out of the relationship, unless you have a conversation. And the things that happened in the past, whether you said this in the past or not, and things have or haven't gone the way you wanted, doesn't necessarily color this. This is a brand new situation, brand new person. Doesn't have anything to do with the past, okay? So I think this is about getting over the fear of the past and looking at what's in front of you. You have two cups now, yours and theirs, and they're both full. You both have passion for each other. And there's a desire to build a foundation here. So, stop focusing on the past and live in this relationship now in the present. 5 of Earth. Come in from the cold. Come in from the cold and realize that Spirit has your back. Spirit has your back in this one. You know, we have things happen that can either be lessons, right? And are supposed to happen in our lives so that we can move on and grow and evolve and transform. And then we have things that are meant for us. But Spirit has your back either way. 5 of Pentacles is coming in from the cold and realigning with Spirit. That's kind of what you're doing here. Right? Seven of Swords here. And 9 of Swords. I think conversation needs to happen. The messages that you've gotten in the past that have been difficult and challenging around the things that you want to voice now are no longer the concern, okay? This negative self-talk and saying, you know, to yourself, oh, I hope that I'm enough. I hope that what I want is enough, or I hope that that's not a problem, or whatever it is. Needs to be expressed. And you need to have some self-compassion here. You need to believe that Spirit has your back, because that's absolutely the case. You're going to be okay no matter what happens, because Spirit has your back, okay? But this relationship is not the past. This relationship is this relationship. And you need to say what is on your mind, what you want and what you need. Even if you're not entirely sure, you know, you can say, I'm not exactly sure what I want, but I suspect that it looks something like this, right? Honesty is the most important thing here in this communication. And it's okay to be a nonconformist, you know? This is the card of nonconformity. You don't have to people please everybody. You don't have to people please this person you're in a relationship with. You can live your life on your own terms here. Okay? Because I think that you're going to find that you get your sun, your happy place, your balance. Once you stop the people pleasing and the not speaking and the holding back, because you don't want to create a mess, you don't want to create a storm, right? 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 There is something that you need to say. And it's okay that it doesn't conform to this, where's my Hierophant here? It's okay that it's non-conforming. That's what this card is about upside down, non-conformity. You can live your life on your own terms, and whoever's right for you, whoever's supposed to be with you in this relationship, because this is what you want. This is your attitude. This is what you want. You want this relationship. You want a relationship that is stable, where they get you and you get them. There's equal give and take. There's justice here, right? So in order to have that, you've also got to be part of that. You've also got to stop people pleasing and stop not speaking and put yourself in the storm. Risk the conflict, the potential for conflict. Risk what it takes to say what's on your mind, okay? You have to. Because to do otherwise is this. It's that 7 of Swords. It's dishonest to not do that. Because the other person thinks they're walking into one thing. What you really want is something entirely different, okay? Let me finish off here with a card, Pisces, for you. And from the Wisdom of the Oracle. See what we can round out with here. I think it's a pretty clear, straightforward reading, but let's see what we got. Oh, fear of abandonment and exchanging gifts. Okay, so exchanging gifts, this is about equal give and take. Your gifts are just as important as their gifts. You know, what you're giving to the relationship, each of you to the relationship matters. What they give to you is as important as what you give to them and vice versa. Right? That's that justice here, the equal give and take, and the open communication, right? You can't have this, I'm not going to tell you something and have it be fair. You can't have it both ways. You have to do it too. Okay? And then this orphan piece here about feeling abandonment, you know, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, all of that. That's been through the whole reading so far, Pisces. But you're always going to live in this fear until you say what it is that you want. Why having this sort of Damocles hang over your head in the relationship? It undermines the relationship. You know what I mean? It builds resentment. Fear of abandonment equals people pleasing, which builds resentment. And the relationship falls apart anyway. Because people can't live up to the expectations, or at least the standards that you have, and meet them unless they know what they are, you know, and vice versa, right? But this is the beginning of a new cycle here. This is the beginning of a new cycle, so address this people-pleasing fear of abandonment thing here in this relationship and do it right from the get-go. That's the time to do it. And realize that what they bring to the relationship and what you bring have equal weight here. Equal weight. Left and right, masculine, feminine, balance, exchanging gifts. Okay? That's what I've got for you today, Pisces. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please do me a favor and hit the like button on your way out, and hit the subscription button, the notification bell, if you want to hear what's going on in mid-month. I will come back with another reading in the center of the month. See how things are going for you guys. Hope you like the format of the reading. I've started adding these shadow aspects and the positives here. I think it lends something to the reading. So if you like that, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate that as well. I want to give you guys what you want to see and what you need to know, more importantly, right? And I guess that's it. All right. Have a great couple of weeks. I will see you in the mid-month. Take care. Love you guys. Bye, guys.